Hi, thanks for tuning in. I just wanted to look at two of my favourite models today, the Sportsman and the Cadet Alox, or Alox. I love both of these models very much. Two of my very favourite Swiss Army knives with very similar tool sets and a few slight differences based on the nature of their scales or handles. The Sportsman and the Cadet both in the 84mm size, so slightly smaller than the usual 91mm Victorinox knives, and as a result I think these carry so nicely in the pocket. These are both really nice slim 2-layer models, but the Alox version, by nature of its really thin and beautiful aluminium handles, is really wafer thin. Sportsman is hardly a bulbous lump in your pocket, but yeah, this one super thin and discreet whilst still retaining a really useful set of tools. Cadet is 1.6 ounces. My Sportsman is weighing in there at 2 ounces, but it has got Mikata scales on there which are adding a tiny bit of weight. That equates to the Cadet at 46 grams or the Sportsman at 58 grams. Both the Cadet and the Sportsman have the very same basic tools. A really useful set of tools, I think. You got the large main blade, can opener with small flathead driver which works on Phillips screws. You got the cap lifter with large flathead driver, nice sturdy tool for some light duty prying and stuff like that. Wire stripper notch. And you also get the file tool, which I really like and prefer having over a secondary small blade. You've got a useful file on there, and this Victorinox class is a nail cleaner tip, but I find this just generally is good. It works for that, absolutely fine if you want to use it for that, but it's great as a general proddy, pokey tool, and this does work okay on some really small Phillips screws as well. And those tools are exactly the same on the Sportsman. You don't get anything else on the Cadet. There's no backside tools, no scale tools. What you get is the nice form factor and these extremely durable and beautiful Alox or Alox scales. They feel lovely in the hand, they look really cool, and they're really durable. But on the Sportsman, you get some backside tools. You get the corkscrew, good for wine, good for undoing knots. Doesn't come with a small eyeglasses screwdriver, but you can add one in there. You also get the fantastic Victorinox awl, great as a scraping blade. You use it for boring holes, brilliant as a ferro rod striker, although the file is also excellent as a ferro rod striker. You also get scale tools. Now I have upgraded these. Normally the Sportsman would come with the standard red Celidor scales, so you would get a toothpick and a pair of tweezers. I've upgraded these to plus scales, so you get a slot for the toothpick, the tweezers. I've also got a pressurized ballpoint pen in there. On the standard Celidor scaled models you also get a slot behind there for a small pin, which can be dead useful. These Mikata scales don't have a slot for the pin. No problem, I just slot a little paper clip behind the corkscrew there. So both of these are great, unobtrusive, dead useful little tools to shove in your pocket for daily use, I think. Wonderful models, dead useful. In the UK, as of the end of January 2025, Alox Cadet is sort of 30 odd quid, I think, on Amazon, round about there. The Sportsman, with the standard red Celidor scales, you can pick up for less than 20 quid. Last time I looked, it was about 17 or 18 quid for one of these. What a bargain. And as for which one to choose to carry, well, I don't know. I love the slimness and durability of this. It's just a beautiful thing to hold and to use. Really like it. But I find it really hard to argue against the extra utility of having the backside tools, the awl and the corkscrew and the scale tools in there. I don't know, that's really useful at times for me to have for not much more bulk. I just kind of think you might as well have those extra tools on there, hadn't you? If I'm carrying the Sportsman, especially with these plus scales, I'm getting an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tools. I'm getting an extra 7 tools by carrying the Sportsman over the Cadet. So what do you think? Any of you guys love either of these? Surely these have got to be quite popular knives, haven't they? They should be if they're not. I guess the only thing missing really from either of these that seems to be a bit of a non-starter for a lot of people is that neither of them have scissors. You can't get any Victorinox 84mm models with scissors. Apparently their scissors machine broke some years ago and they just haven't bothered fixing it. And for a lot of people, I think that's a no-go. They don't like their Swiss Army knives without scissors. But if you don't see the scissors as absolutely essential, I think these are wonderful models. And of course, you could pair either one of these with something like a 58mm model with the pair of scissors on there. Slip that onto your car keys or in your wallet or something, and you've got scissors. So yeah, I love these models, and I wanted to get you guys' thoughts on these as well. Thank you, as always, for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Boom Shanker!